The Rattrap by Selma Lagerlof. The story is about a man with long beard, dirty rag, who used to sell the rat traps of wire. He got the material by baking in the stores or at the big farms. Due to poverty, he had to steal others' property for his livelihood. His sunken cheeks, hunger in his eyes, and worn out clothes revealed that he was living in absolute poverty. The whole world seemed to Rattrap peddler like the real Rattrap. The worldly things were the baits of the Rattrap to every individual. The baits had the entire things, ranging from joy and sorrow shelter and shelter and food. The desire of the people used to tempt them to let in, and that brought an end to their life. His plodding induced him to meditate the likeness of the rat trap's bait with the temporary worldly pressures. When he was trudging along the road, a little grey cottage caught his attention. The old man of the house offered him a shelter and porridge. It, it was an unusual event for him. He also played mules with him until bedtime. The old man then narrated that his horse had been working Ramuzzo ironworks. After him, the cow helped him to earn 30 kroner. It was a great surprise for him to believe such narration, and the old man checked the weather pouch which hung on a nail in the very window frame. The next day, both of them left the house for their everyday chores. After half an hour, the rat trap peddler went to the grey cottage and smashed a pane without entering. He stole 30 kroner from the pouch and hid himself in the thick forest to show off his smartness. But everything turned against him. He was in the web of confusion as he could not find a definite direction in the path. The dilemma reminded him of the rat trap that used to victimize many with its bait. He then felt that his situation was like a rat inside the rat trap. The rat trap peddler lost his hopes and believed that he would not survive in such conditions. Then he heard a noise and stepped further towards the direction of the noise. It raised many doubts that it had many similarities over Ramzo's iron mill with large plant with smelter, rolling and forge. The Rattrap peddler also mentions visible features that the ironworks created in all seasons nearby places. He was exposed to the sounds that forge creates every time. The sound of the burning coal, chattering sound came out from the furnace. The forge was an apt place for the peddler to take rest during that occasion. He requested the blacksmith in the iron mill to stay over there. An ironmaster came all of a sudden over there for his daily inspections and noticed the peddler. The ironmaster recognized him and yelled him as Nils Aloof. The peddler had not seen the ironmaster before. After a casual talk with the peddler, the ironmaster invited him to the Christmas party. He declined the offer, realizing the mistake he did with a crafter. The ironmaster assumed peddler as Van Stanley and thought that he would stay at the iron mill. After half an hour, he sent his daughter, Edley Williamson, to convince him to attend the Christmas party. She pleaded the peddler and again requested him to stay for the Christmas party. Her approach was very soft, calm, and compassionate. It prompted him to accept the fur brought by her. The ironmaster had a discussion with his daughter to host the party with genuine manner, especially with the peddler. The behavior, the manner, and expression exhibited by the peddler gave him some indifferent impressions to him. He further doubted the posture that the peddler posed. Many features gave a serious thought to him. Understanding all the suspicious prospects, he seriously questioned him. The peddler replied that the whole world was nothing but a big rat trap. Certain aspects put the poor one in trouble. According to his philosophy, every individual in the world, invariably the rich one and the poor one, would one day fall into the hands of such rat traps. Such reply was an embarrassing moment for Edley Williamson and her father. He regretted to have an interference with such vagabonds. The rat trap peddler was treated with due respect and pleasing hospitality by Williamson. The man found the Ramsey house a better shelter on Christmas Eve to take a complete rest in the winter season. He had 7 meals of the day in time. He utilized the stay for his better and relaxed sleep. On Christmas Day, Edla Williamson learned that one of the old crafters of the ironworks had been robbed by a man with a rat trap. After hearing the news, both of them were shocked and had tons of questions about the robbery and the suspicious aspects of the peddler. He left a small rat trap with a small pouch on it. It had 3 wrinkled 10 kroner notes and a letter addressed to them carried an emotional words explaining his situations clearly about the theft and his self-realization. He requested them to return back the money to the old man on the roadside, that they might have the money pouch hanging on the window's frame as bait for poor wanderers. The rat trap peddler's theory of the rat trap proved that he himself got into the world of rat trap in the form of Christmas present. The crucial loss faced by the peddler without facing any traumatic events were the outcome of his thought process about the rat trap. The story teaches a human thing required for everybody during essential occasions that really equals all the interferences which are existing in the world.